Sinamoto.
Well, I'm here. I'm wearing a mic. Got my cap on. Well, I wanted to show you my new CTX. It's just like every other candy red metallic CTX out there. I lost my previous CTX in an accident. That was blue. She's gone. And a couple weeks later I found this one. It's a 2014 CTX. Everything's the same except it's 2 years older. So I'll do a walk around. I did do some changes on it. And we'll do a walk around if I turn the camera. Okay, this is Candy. Don't know how I came up with that name. Oh yes, I did put all new LEDs in, of course, again. Except this time I put brighter bulbs in. The headlight, the running lights are brighter than I had in blue. The turn signals, they're also brighter than the ones I had in blue. I had to buy all new bulbs and that new flasher relay that's in that left rear panel, which is so fun to take off. A lot of fun. One thing that came with the bike was the windscreen. It's a Puig. How do you say that anyway? P-U-I-G. Puig? Puig? I don't know. But that was already on the bike, so keeping that. I do have the stock windscreen that I had from blue, so I still have that if I ever need it. I did put on another Kaufman Shorty muffler. I was going to keep the stock muffler on for a while, but I took it off to put the center stand on, and it was a problem getting it off the stock mount. So I had to wiggle and pull and wiggle and pull and twist and wiggle and pull and get some WD-40 to get that off. So I decided not to put it back on. So I did get the cup. This one is black, standard black, not a blackout. It's got the red nameplate, which really works good with the rest of the red. So that works. And here's something I noticed on Candy here that I didn't notice on Blue, because Blue didn't have it. The link for the suspension is adjustable. It looks like a tourniquet of some kind. It's got an adjustable center and 2 buttons on either end. So I don't have to switch out links to change the suspension height. I just make that adjustment. And I think we can see it on the other side. It's harder since we are leaning. It's there, believe me. It's in there. We got all the covers on it. The previous owner had silver screws in these passenger handles and no caps. So I didn't like the look of that. Silver screws, no caps, so I got caps for that. You can still see the silver, but it kind of sets it off. It's okay. Also, the original owner had, hard to see this because everything's black. He had a cigarette lighter in the front panel up there. There. He had a cigarette lighter. And it was warped. It must have overheated or something happened to it. And it looked awful. So I just put in this USB charging device, which I did not wire up. I just didn't feel like going through all that. I can still do it in the future if I wanted. But I had to cover that hole with something. And I was thinking of getting a whole new panel, which was $50 from Parts Nation. And this charger is $18. So that seemed like the more sensible solution. Yes, I did change the air filter. And I never want to have to do that again. Except, on the left side, these fairing pieces didn't go on quite square. I had to really use some muscle and turn things so that the bolts would fit. But it's together. The very first thing I did when I got the bike, I went to get it inspected because I bought this in New Jersey. This is Pennsylvania. New Jersey doesn't have motorcycle inspections anymore. They used to, but they don't anymore. So I had to get it inspected. He almost failed me because the high beam on the headlight didn't work. The low beam did work, the high beam didn't. I just told him, hey, I already bought an LED, I just didn't put it in yet. Which was the truth. I already had it, I just didn't put it in. So he passed. Second thing I had to do was replace the chain. The owner's chain, I think, was original, and it was so gunked up. He must have applied chain lube or wax or whatever it was over and over and over without ever wiping it down. So I put on a gold chain, DID gold. So it's a step up from what the stock chain is, supposedly. It has better rings for the lubrication of the gold. So that was the second pod. Then I put the center stand on. Always nice to have. And yes, I put a new horn on this one too. I didn't show the horn last time. There it is. It fits right in the same spot that the stock horn fits in. It looks like it was made for the bike. It really does. Well, it's not a hassle to get in installed at all. Of course, I still like the way it sounds. I've been trying for the past 2 weeks riding in D, drive, and I'm really not too keen on it. It shifts way too soon, I'm in 6th gear at 35 miles an hour. That just doesn't seem logical to me. I know that they're trying to keep the engine RPMs down, give you better gas mileage, but that doesn't feel like it's not a good ride, in my opinion. I've seen other posts on CTXforum.com that say the same thing. It's a clunky ride, and that's not what you want to ride a bike for. You don't want clunky. You want it to shift nice. So today I'm driving in sport mode. I got a used Corbin Seat. I already had that ordered, and I was in my accident before this arrived. So it was like, yeah, I'm going to get another CTX because I already bought the seat. It's on its way, so I went ahead and did it. And this candy red metallic really works well with the, it's not quite black, it's a really dark charcoal color, the engine and the panels and the muffler. I think those two colors work good together. I put grip puppies on. I got to think to see if I love them or not. They do feel good. They feel good, but a couple of times now I've hit acceleration while I was attempting to brake. Didn't mean to do that. It was just my grip is different. So I had to going to have to get used to that or take them off. They don't have to be that way. I'm trying to think of any other changes I did. Of course, when you change the chain, you have to completely do the adjustments for tension. And I had to go out and buy a huge wrench for this guy to release the axle. Next up would probably be to change the brake pads at some point. They seem to be all right. But that's a regular maintenance item, so I'm going to have to learn how to do that anyway. And the other thing which you can't see here, maybe when I get back to the garage, it'll be a better result. I did install the Visitech, what is it called? Super Brake? Yeah, I think it's called Super Brake. 3. That gives you the flashing brake lights when you apply the brake, and it's got some smarts to it. It will flash the maximum number of times the first time you brake if you haven't braked in a while. But if you apply the brake again within, in my case, within 6 seconds, no flashing, just a brake light. After 6 seconds, I get 3 flashes in the brake light. After 15 seconds, I would get, I think, 5 flashes in the brake light. So the longer you go between applications on the brake, the count for the flashes goes up to your maximum. My maximum is 9. Of course, I changed the oil and the filters. And changing the filter wasn't as big a headache as it was on blue. I got a new tool. I'll have to show the list of things that I did get for this. And a couple of pretty things like the specialized cap for the brake reservoir, the fluid reservoir. A custom keychain, tag. Silliness, actually. It's fun to be silly. I think she looks good. I got it with 11,000 miles on it. It's 12 and a half now, I think. So older and more wear than I had before. But everything else feels the same. There might be different hardware items on here that don't really make a difference riding-wise. The one, like I said, the adjustable suspension. All 2014 models have that? Was that just some kind of weird case where they did a few that way and then decided to save money? Don't know. It's warm, so I don't think I'm going to record any rides. going to put my music on and ride a little bit, but it's warm. I'm tired of sunny days. What a cranky old guy I am. I'll turn it around. I'm tired of sunny days. Everybody is the opposite. Oh, I wish it would be sunny and warm. Well, it's sunny and warm. I don't mind the warm. I mind the sun because everything gets hot. So we've had, I don't know, over a week of straight sunny days, and then it gets humid and all that stuff that summer does. I have earplugs that I wear all the time when I'm riding, so the bike does not sound too loud to me. Tomorrow is Monday and school begins. There's one of the local high schools. This is the high school parking lot, and I come to a lot to look at the bike, practice some turns. Well, I think that's enough. Like I said, maybe I'll get some footage in of the linking effect on the brakes. But this is candy. All right, thanks for watching.